Rice. A simple word, yet it holds immense significance. It's more than just a side dish, it's a symbol of sustenance and culture. It's a staple food for billions of people around the world, transcending borders and cultures. From Asia to Africa, from the Americas to Europe, rice is a common sight on dinner plates, a unifying element in diverse cuisines. But have you ever stopped to think about where this humble grain comes from? The journey it undertakes is nothing short of remarkable. It's a fascinating journey from a tiny seed to the fluffy rice we enjoy. Each grain has a story, a history rooted in ancient traditions. Rice cultivation has been practiced for thousands of years. Ancient civilizations revered it as a gift from the gods. Over time, farmers have developed ingenious methods for growing this vital crop. From the use of water buffalo to modern machinery, innovation has always been key. From traditional practices passed down through generations to modern technologies, the goal remains the same: to produce a bountiful harvest of rice. Each method tells a story of resilience and adaptation. Join me as we delve into the fascinating world of rice cultivation. We'll uncover the secrets behind this essential grain. We'll explore the step-by-step process of how this global staple makes its way from seed to plate. From planting to harvesting, each stage is crucial. So, grab a bowl of your favorite rice dish, settle in, and get ready to learn about the journey of this incredible grain. It's a story of hard work, dedication, and the timeless bond between humans and nature. The journey of rice cultivation begins with the land itself. Before a single seed is sown, the soil needs to be carefully prepared. This process can vary depending on the region and the specific techniques used. In many parts of Asia, where rice is primarily grown in flooded paddies, the land preparation starts with plowing. This helps to break up the soil, aerate it, and incorporate any leftover organic matter from previous crops. Next comes the leveling process. This is crucial for ensuring that the paddy fields can be flooded evenly. Uneven fields can lead to water stress on the rice plants, affecting their growth and yield. Traditionally, farmers used animal-drawn plows and levelers for these tasks. However, these days you're more likely to see tractors and other mechanized equipment being used, especially on larger farms. With the land prepped and ready, it's time to talk about the stars of the show, the rice seeds themselves. Selecting the right variety is crucial for a successful harvest. Factors like local climate, soil type, and even market demand all play a role in this decision. There are two main methods of sowing rice seeds: direct seeding and transplanting. Direct seeding, as the name suggests, involves sowing seeds directly into the prepared field, either by hand broadcasting or using seed drills. Transplanting, on the other hand, involves first sowing the seeds in a nursery, where they grow into seedlings. These seedlings are then carefully uprooted and replanted in the main field. Each method has its pros and cons. Direct seeding is less labor-intensive but may require more seeds. Transplanting, while more work up front, often results in healthier plants and higher yields. Transplanting might sound a bit rough on the young rice plants, but it's a common practice in many rice-growing regions, particularly in Asia. Think of it like giving the seedlings a head start in a protected environment before they face the challenges of the open field. The seedlings are typically grown in a nursery for a few weeks until they're strong enough to be moved. The nursery can be a small, dedicated plot of land or even specially prepared trays. When the seedlings are ready, they're carefully uprooted and transported to the main field. Farmers then wade through the flooded paddy, carefully planting the seedlings in rows, ensuring they're spaced properly to allow for optimal growth. Transplanting allows farmers to closely monitor and control the early growth of the rice plants, giving them a better chance of survival and a higher potential yield. Section 5: Water and Nutrients, the lifeblood of rice. Rice is a unique crop in that it thrives in flooded conditions. The paddy system, where fields are flooded with water, is a common sight in many rice-growing regions. But why all the water? Well, it's all about creating the ideal growing environment for rice. The flooded paddies help to control weeds, regulate temperature, and make nutrients more accessible to the plants. Managing the water levels in the paddies is a delicate balancing act. Too much water can suffocate the plants, while too little can lead to stress and reduced yields. Farmers carefully monitor water levels, adjusting them throughout the growing season. In addition to water, rice plants also need a steady supply of nutrients. Fertilizers, both organic and chemical, are often used to supplement the soil's natural fertility. Section 6. Growth and maintenance, from green shoots to golden grains. Once the rice seedlings are comfortably settled in their flooded homes, the real magic begins. They start to grow. Over the next few months, the paddies transform into lush green carpets as the rice plants shoot up and mature. But it's not just a matter of sitting back and watching the rice grow. Farmers keep a watchful eye on their fields, ensuring the plants remain healthy and productive. This involves managing pests and diseases, adjusting water levels as needed, and monitoring the overall growth of the plants. Speaking of pests, rice paddies can be attractive to a whole host of critters, from insects to rodents and birds. Farmers use a combination of techniques to keep these pests in check, including natural predators, pest-resistant varieties, and when necessary, carefully targeted pesticides. Section 7. Harvest time. Reaping the rewards of labor. After months of careful tending, the day finally arrives. Harvest time. This is a moment of great anticipation and excitement for the farmers who have invested so much effort and care into their crops. The once lush green paddies transform into fields of gold as the rice plants reach their peak maturity, their heads heavy with plump golden grains. The sight is a testament to the hard work and dedication of the farmers. The air buzzes with activity as farmers and workers gather for the harvest, their movements honed by generations of tradition. It's a communal effort, with everyone playing a vital role in bringing in the crop. The harvesting process can be labor-intensive, especially in regions where traditional methods are still used. These methods, though time-consuming, are a cherished part of the cultural heritage. In many parts of Asia, you'll still see farmers using sickles to carefully cut the rice stalks by hand. This method requires skill and precision, ensuring that the rice is harvested without damaging the plants. The cut stalks are then bundled together and left to dry in the sun. This drying process is crucial, as it helps to reduce the moisture content of the rice, making it easier to store and process. However, in many parts of the world, mechanization has made its way into the rice fields. Modern technology has brought about significant changes in the way rice is harvested. Combine harvesters, which cut, thresh, and clean the rice in one go, have significantly sped up the harvesting process, especially on larger farms. This machinery has revolutionized rice farming, making it more efficient and less labor-intensive. Section 8. From paddy to plate. Processing and preparing rice. The journey of rice is a fascinating one, starting from the lush green fields where it is cultivated. The journey of rice from seed to plate doesn't end with the harvest. In fact, harvesting is just the beginning of a complex process that ensures the rice we consume is safe and delicious. The harvested rice, still in its husk, known as paddy rice, needs to undergo several more steps before it's ready for our tables. This paddy rice is carefully stored to maintain its quality until it can be processed further. First, the paddy rice is threshed to separate the grains from the stalks. Threshing is a crucial step that can be done in various ways depending on the resources available. This can be done traditionally using animals or flails, or with modern threshing machines. Traditional methods are still used in many parts of the world, while modern machinery has made the process faster and more efficient. Next comes the hulling process, where the outer husk of the paddy rice is removed, revealing the brown rice within. Hulling is an essential step that transforms the rough paddy into a more edible form. Brown rice is a nutritious whole grain that retains its bran layer. This layer is rich in fiber and essential nutrients, making brown rice a healthy choice for many. To produce the familiar white rice that many of us are used to, the bran layer is removed through a process called milling. Milling polishes the rice, giving it a smooth texture and a longer shelf life. While this process gives white rice its characteristic refined texture, it also removes some of the nutrients found in the bran. This is why white rice is often enriched with vitamins and minerals to replace what was lost during milling. Once the rice has been processed, it's cleaned, graded, and packaged, ready to be shipped off to markets and kitchens around the world. This final step ensures that the rice is free from impurities and meets quality standards before it reaches consumers.